Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyla, and for my returning subscribers, you're probably wondering, oh, she's standing up this time. Oh, what's this about? Because usually I'm sitting in my sewing room getting ready to crank out my sewing project for the day. But this time, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to show you how I style all of the winter accessories that I've made, past and present. And I'm going to be wearing this stuff for a while because here in the Midwest, we've still got quite a ways to go in winter. And I'm going to be wearing faux fur and polar fleece and wool at least into April. So without further ado, let's get started. So sometimes I like to take my faux fur vests and layer them under my coat because my arms get cold, but when I get inside, I still want a little warm, but not the whole coat. So with this look, I can just take this jacket off and then I'm set to go with my vest underneath. And I've got my little faux fur clutch that I made years ago to match this as well. So that's one way that you can convert a look, by adding layers with a jacket, your faux fur vest underneath, your little gloves, or no gloves, depending. And yeah, you're good to go. I love putting together the unexpected because you don't normally see navy blue paired with mauve, and this mauve has like a brown undertone. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a good way for me to incorporate these brown boots, just a suede look, and of course, gotta add a sparkly brooch to pull everything together. Okay, a little backstory on these pants. I didn't make these. They are from my good friend Derek Webb that I work with when I worked part-time at the Loft. We worked together at Somerset Mall, and he followed his dreams and he's in New York and he's a fashion designer. So but these pants were from one of his sample shows. And they weren't finished on the inside, so I got them, added a little bit of trim here at the waist, and then just opened up the very bottom so that I could actually get my foot all the way through because they were skin tight and the satin is not really stretchy that much. But he made these for one of his shows, and these are actually men's pants, menswear. I liked the kind of genie style effect in the middle and thought, okay, it's kind of giving a little bit nod back to the 90s. Remember the MC Hammer pants? Just maybe not quite as long, but just a little bit. So I scooped them up and made them my own, and I think they're great for event at night, out with the girls, or out on a date. Okay, so I'm gonna add motorcycle jacket. And I am gonna zip it up because I don't really want the gold seen from the outside. Plus, if it's a little brisk outside, it's going to need to be zipped up anyway. This is another scarf that I made some years ago, and I love adding a little bit of surprise element here, and I've got a beautiful heart brooch. I love seeing a little pop of color in the wintertime because with all the black and the blue and the gray and the brown, it's nice to see some brightness in there with all that white snow. This was a quick polar fleece scarf that I made. I just wanted something with animal print that picked up both black and tan and like a creamy beige color. And you see I have on my white jeans because, yeah, you can wear white year round. You just gotta work it in with other colors. So I like to pair it with dark brown, black, gray, navy. But yeah, you can get wear out of your white jeans. I love cinching in the waist of a puffer with a belt. It can just be a fashion belt. And I picked something that pulled a little bit of the animal in the scarf, but then it also picked up the white in the pants as well, creamy white. And this is a crossover body bag that I made some years ago. See, I wear my stuff. I pull my stuff out and I take good care of it and I wear it. All right, so I took that same scarf that I put with the brown puffer my animal print and paired it with my crossbody bag that I made recently in one of my videos last year. Paired with my sunnies, just a tortoise look. Some black gloves. My little motorcycle type boots. On those days when it's not too snowy on the ground, but it's still bone chilling cold, these will work. And I'm good to go. All right, this is a way to make a puffer coat look a little bit more dressy. You can add a belt to it, and I just pulled an old crystal belt out of my stash, and this bag is my go-to hobos that I pull on in the wintertime. I've got one in black faux fur and one in brown. And I've also made it in denim and some other fabrics as well. I've used this pattern so many times, I don't even remember. And I'll put in the cutaway which pattern I use for it, but it's definitely a good one to find and put in your stash for a classic hobo style bag. So pair with my my Dynasty look hat and some little short boots with fur on it. I'm good to go. All right, and this is my cozy Lions gear set that I made. And even though the season's over for us, I'm still wearing my stuff, okay? I'm still wearing my Lions gear. So this is my set, and it just gives a really sporty look to the coat. I love a black puffer because I feel like it can be styled in so many different ways. You can take it from ski lodge to athletic wear to just weekend kick around casual. All right, so I'm getting the most out of this hat that I just made. I'm gonna wear it as much as possible. And here's another one of my faux fur clutches that I took out of my stash. And I just added a little brooch to it. It's oversized, and I love that I can fold it in half to kind of give it more of a pocketbook length. And it's perfect with this green and black. And here's my little nod to runners, if any of you are familiar with Motown's ginger ale. That's what I like to call it because it is from Detroit. So, and this coat, this was a steal. I got this at Macy's a couple weeks ago for $40. I couldn't make it for that. So when you find deals like that, grab it. The one thing I am going to change on it though, that I'm not a big fan of, are the buttons. They're just your typical black, cheap, plastic, mass-produced buttons. So I'm going to go to one of my sewing shops here locally and see what I can find and just jazz it up a little bit with some different style of buttons. But other than that, I've been wanting a pine green faux fur and I couldn't have made it for that price. So I had to grab it up. I paired it with these black boots, but you know, I've got some gold and let's see what that looks like. Might give it another look. Ooh, I like it with the gold. And my little bow tie clutch is perfect to fit under my arm and be on my way. Gives it a different look. Kind of takes it a little bit more into the evening wear, nighttime, some type of nighttime event. But I do like it. I like how it pulls out the gold elements in my shirt and my little chain here. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, something a little bit different, and just some ideas on how you can expand your winter looks for the next coming cold months ahead. So shop your closets. I know you guys have got some things that you can mix and match and make the look your own. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.